Hi, I wanted to talk with you quickly about something we are calling the 4-question follow-up. So this is something that many of us have been using recently to do our follow-up after parties, and we're finding really great success with it. It is helping us to provide that excellent customer service, but also be able to get better sales, more bookings, and more team members from our parties. Okay, so if you are using the Facebook script that we share, you will have seen probably by now this little graphic popping up as a new post in the Facebook script. If you've been using our script for a while, you may think I've not seen that before. Well, that's because we just added it this season. And basically it's just a post that goes the day after or a couple days after the party, wherever you would like to put it. And it says, keep your eyes on Messenger. I'll be messaging everyone 4 questions. Answer all 4 questions to be entered to win a prize. And basically what that is just giving all the guests at the party a heads up that a message is coming from you in their inbox on Facebook Messenger, and you're going to be asking them these 4 questions. If they answer them, they get in a drawing for a prize. Now that prize doesn't need to be a big deal. It can be something small like a key fob, nail file, bookmark, or something you get from the dollar store. So don't expect that you need to spend a lot of money on that, but it's really just something fun that you can do after the party, but it helps you to follow up. Now, what are the 4 questions and how does that work? Okay, so basically they're the basic things that we usually talk about with follow-up. If you are, again, using that script in the Word document of the script with all of the hostess coaching that we've created for you, if you scroll all the way to the last 2 pages of the script, you are going to find something that says after party guest follow-up. It's on those last 2 pages, and it basically spells out exactly what you should say. And it even gives you some different options of questions you can ask and answers that you can give. Of course, you need to make it sound like you and fit it, to go with your customer. But it gives you very good outline of where to start. So for example, it starts with a very just casual response to the person. You just reach out to each person. So let's say your party is on a Thursday and you have time in your schedule to do this on Saturday. So you're going to reach out to all of the guests from the party on Saturday. Maybe the party is on Tuesday, but your day with extra free time is until Friday. Do it on Friday. For me, my parties are usually on Thursdays, and Friday is when I have the time because my weekends are busy with my family, so I do it on Friday. So anytime within 1 to 3 days after the live portion of your party, but before the party closes, is when you're going to want to do this. So just fit it into your schedule whenever it works and post that post accordingly. So for me, I'm going to be doing it the day after, but whatever works for you. Okay, so I'm going to reach out to each person in the party and I'm going to say something like this. Hey, I just wanted to thank you for being part of Mary's 31 party. We both appreciate you. As I mentioned on the party page, I have 4 questions for you. If you answer them all, you'll be entered to win a prize. Are you ready for the first one? All right, now, does everyone answer you? No. But how do we get more people to answer? Well, first of all, if you're, again, following the script, there are a few things that we do before the party to get people to connect with us on Facebook Messenger. That's really important. Make sure you don't skip those steps before the party because that's going to give you a lot more success with these 4 questions. And those are, offering if they vote on the RSVP poll, they should message you. There's a couple other posts that encourage them to message you. You can also message every guest before the party. That's also encouraged. So anything you can do to kind of get that Facebook Messenger door open, because if you know a lot about Facebook, sometimes when you message someone who's not your friend, they don't always see the message. It goes to like a little separate inbox, and a lot of times people miss it. So if you can get that communication door open between you and as many guests as possible for the party, this is going to be more effective. Okay, so let's say I've gotten the communication door open with 10 ladies from the party. So I message this to everyone, even if there's a few that we haven't chatted yet. I send it to everybody. So let's say there's 15 ladies in the party, 10 of which I've already been chatting with before the party. I message all 15 of them that exact same message I just shared. Now, hopefully, most of them are going to see that message because, again, we've been communicating before the party started. And hopefully, they're going to say, sure, they're ready for the first question. Are they all going to say yes? No, but that's okay. Even if I figure half of them. So let's say I had 15 ladies at my party, 10 of them who I already had a chat going, and 5 of those actually say, sure, go ahead with the first question. I feel that's a pretty successful amount. Okay, but regardless, we're going to do this, right? So I go ahead and send the first question, and the 4 questions are in the script. You may put them in the order that you prefer, but I'm going to share with you the way that it seems to have been working best for me. So I'll send the first one and I'll just say, number 1, did you have fun at the party? That's a great, easy first question. It usually makes things comfortable, not awkward from the beginning. People are, of course they had fun at the party, and so they respond. If for some reason they weren't able to attend the party live, they might say something like, "Oh, I missed it, but I checked out all the posts afterwards," or "I missed it, I'm still going to check out the videos," whatever. Kind of gets the conversation going. All right, then number 2 is, have you ever thought about doing what I do, making some extra money with a fun side gig? Yep, that's the hard question, right? But we're getting that one out of the way first. It's also the most important question, because adding to our team is the best opportunity that we have to offer anyone. Joining 31 is a way better opportunity than just buying a bag. So we always want to offer that first. Okay, so we've broken the ice by asking if they had fun. We've asked the hard question first. Hopefully they're going to respond to that question as well. Whether they respond, no, not interested, you just say, fine, not a problem, that's great, moving on to the next one. Or if they are interested, you can share some info, let them know a few things, tell them what you love about the business, ask them if they have any questions. And again, all of that's in the script. It gives you some ideas of things to say. Third question. Mary is earning a lot from her wish list. Could I throw you a party so you could get your wish list for free too? Again, you wait for her response. Hopefully she says sure, or maybe she says, not right now, I'm busy. You can say, how about later in the summer? How about I contact you next season? That kind of thing. Or maybe she says that, yes, and you say, great, here's my dates for next month. What works best for you? Okay, so again, you're taking that conversation wherever it goes. Even if she says no, no problem. You say, no problem, that's totally fine. Let's move on to the last question. Number 4, are you planning to place an order to help Mary reach her goal? Now, of course, if she's already ordered, you're not going to ask that question. If she has already placed an order, you can ask something like, did you join my VIP group yet? Here's the link. Or you might say, are you interested in joining one of my shopping clubs? So again, in the script, I give you a couple other optional things you can ask if the person has already placed an order. But definitely do some question in place of that. Then if they haven't ordered, hopefully they will. And if they have, maybe they will join your VIP group. And then you just thank them for answering the questions, let them know you have their name in the drawing, and you'll be doing the drawing within 24 hours. And tell her you really appreciate her taking the time. So by doing that, you will be surprised at how many orders you get, because even though your hostess is sending reminders, sometimes the extra reminder is helpful, especially when they get that nice warm connection with the consultant. You may find that you get a lot of bookings that you would never have thought that the person would have been interested, because it just took you asking them for them to say yes. And you may even find that you get some ladies who are interested in joining your team, but just didn't ask any questions during the party, or they really weren't sure what to ask, but they actually were interested. So we have seen huge results coming from this. And if nothing else, it's just good follow-up. I've had so many customers thank me for asking them questions. Even if they said no to everything, they just appreciated me taking the time, and they really knew that I was taking my business serious. And I believe in the long term, it's going to show results even with those people as they continue to be a customer of mine. So I just wanted to give you a quick overview of how that works. I highly recommend that you do it in all of your parties. Find a way that it fits you, fit it into your schedule, but make it a priority. It will really be a game changer.